Hey, what's going on, everybody? Vega here for Serpent X Tech. Welcome back. I feel like complete ass. The shift in weather change after Hurricane Ian got the best of me, unfortunately. But this is a show where I welcome you to join me with your favorite caffeinated beverage of choice: coffee, energy drinks, tea, whatever, or water, whichever you prefer, as we go over some crypto news, what happened this past week, so on and so forth. This is a weekly show that we do every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, most of crypto is in the red, just moving sideways, consolidating, capitulation, whatever the word you want to use. XRP is doing pretty good, up to 51 cents now. Stellar is getting a little bit of a pump, up to 12 cents, about 6.6%. And then we have some lesser altcoins, Storm J, or Storage, excuse me, not Storm J. There's another coin called Storm, and a couple other altcoins that maybe not everybody's familiar with, getting a little bit of a pump. So yeah, let's see what's over here down here by EOS. SBD, what is that? SBD, Steam dollars. Yeah, okay. I got some Steam dollars. Also, I am on Odyssey. I know promoting this on YouTube is probably bad. Odyssey, a decentralized sharing platform, just in case my channel gets shadow banned again. I'm still sticking with the mindset that something big is going to happen towards the end of October. Will it happen before Halloween? Probably. Do I have a crystal ball? No. We're either going to move to the downside or the upside. Unfortunately, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I have a feeling I'm about 60 to 40. 60% that we're going to move to the downside, 40% that we're going to move to the upside right now. Only because the current situation in the world economic events, it's just this giant shit show out there, unfortunately, guys. I do apologize. And everybody's been going at each other's necks, crypto YouTubers, crypto traders, crypto miners, just everybody in crypto is just having at each other, and we really need to work together to keep this space in a positive light and help promote it in a positive light to future prospectors. And yes, I do wear glasses. Just don't wear it all the time. Yeah, Bitcoin price finally made a move, and fireworks are sure to follow. Not much of a move, right? We're still within this range, 18.5 to 20, I think like 21 something, 20K range, somewhere in there. But that support is still there. So our support remains unchanged since the drop from 30K. It lies at 19,174, formed all the way back in June 18th, 2022, but by a staggering accumulation of 100,000, excuse me, BTC by whale wallets. There's also one more resistance above 20.38, or 20,380. I cannot, man. I'm sorry, guys. Bear with me here. I'm just completely under the weather. Mind is cloggy. I was running a fever yesterday. I missed a meeting, an important meeting that I needed to make with some of my fellow crypto content creators, and I do apologize to them for missing that. But yeah, we're just stuck in this range. On the daily time frame, the Bollinger Bands are constricted. BTC futures open interest reached a near record high above 604,000, and the price move and making. Why are you being stupid, OBS? Don't do this. I'm not in the mood today. Basically, investors' appetites for risk continues to decline. That's no surprise. Blah, blah, blah. Bear market, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. While BTC and Ether's price have been ignored, or it have ignored the recent volatility seen in equities market, United States Federal Reserve policy and potential for other wave of strong selling in stock markets could trigger the next leg down for cryptocurrency market. So yeah, I agree with that. If the stocks take a huge hit, we're probably going to see crypto follow it once again. There's a handful of Bitcoin, crypto market, and equities metrics that are showing confluence and support the possibility of a relief rally in the short term, but generally the overall trend favors the downside. If equities see some relief and rally higher, the tight correlation between BTC, Ether, and equities markets would suggest a similar style of price action in crypto. With that said, as Bitcoin relief rally is likely to be capped at 27,500, where the 200-day moving average resides, I don't think it will hit that high. The most encouraging short-term actions from Bitcoin would be to either continue in the same range, holding the 20K, or above it, or stopping the downtrend at 18.4. Basically, more pain possibly to come. Long term bullish, short term bearish. There you go. So Bitcoin's correlation with gold hits its highest levels in over a year. There were some items on here I wanted to talk about, but I can't. My highlighter wasn't working. There's a quote right here from a head of research, Clara, head of research at crypto research firm, Kaiko, if I pronounced that correctly. We could be seeing a slight decoupling of crypto and equities market, which is reflected in BTC's rising correlation with gold. I know the gold bugs don't want to be associated with Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin maxis don't want to be associated with gold, so I think that's kind of funny. But maybe. Cool. What do you guys think about this? I got to put some of the articles in the description. Real quick, just for some of my future viewers, just FYI, so we're talking a little bit about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about Ethereum regulation, SEC, CFTC, the Binance issue or hack, what FTX is doing, its partnership, shift paradigm, acquiring Ergo, what happened with Ethereum Classic account on Twitter, a little bit of drama for you, some coins that some random website says it's going to pump. Norway prepares to reverse electricity tax cut for cryptocurrency miners. So my Norway miners, be careful. That means you're going to have to pay more. And then we're going to talk a little bit about some GPU news and updates. That's the game plan for today. But I know my entertainment value is lower than it normally is. And I don't really get that many views on these type of videos anyways, because there's plenty of other content creators who are much better at TA and price action and all this other bullshit. I just know how to read the charts. I just suck at articulating it. I try to do my best, but whatever. I want to know what your thoughts are about Bitcoin correlation, though, with gold. Do you think that that's actually true? I don't think so, but I could be wrong. I'm not a gold bug either. So Bitcoin's reduced tendency to move in tandem with U.S. stocks have refocused analysts on correlation. A correlation has suddenly strengthened the cryptocurrency connection of gold. The two assets merging paths follow a recent trend branching away from stock prices, which have sunk dramatically this year, and arguments by Bitcoin evangelists that so-called digital gold offers the same safe haven advantages as the real stuff, but the correlation remains only mildly strong. Leaving open the question whether Bitcoin and gold will continue to travel in sync. And then they talk about the last week 30-day correlation between the two assets reached over 0.3, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. While the S&P dropped 5, Dow Jones and NASDAQ plummeted 6 and 4% respectively. So saying that it's more correlated to gold than it is to traditional stocks. But is it a safe haven asset? Not with all you guys in it. Anyways, moving on. Ethereum Price Prediction, assessing ETH's potential breakout. These guys are just bullish on it, right? Most people are bullish on Ethereum. Are whales squeezing the life out of the Ethereum price? System merged on September 15th. Large volume holders of ETH have not slowed down their selling activities. The supply distribution chart below reveals 2.4% drop from the 5634 to 5499 addresses as well sell Ethereum. The pressure snuffs out all bullish sparks, resulting in more declines, hence a downside breakdown from the rectangle that could see ETH price slide below 1,000. It's not so far-fetched. Obviously, the selling pressure is there, and people need to, get their money out, get their diapers, get their baby formula, pay for that divorce that they got themselves into. And they're going to sell some of their crypto to recoup that. I know I sold some of my crypto to help out with bills because I needed to. It's unfortunate, but what can you do? I try to stay away from using my crypto to pay traditional bills or regular reoccurring bills, but sometimes you get put in that position. I need a raise. I need a better job. But unless it's a job in the crypto market, hit me up. I'm not going to move. So Ethereum Council conceals crypto regulation bill. The European Union The European Ethereum Union, the EEU, no, I'm joking, has taken a major step forward in regulating cryptocurrency, with the European Union improving comprehensive markets in crypto assets, or MiCA. Is that how you say that? MiCA? MiCA? Anyways, I'm going to call it MiCA. I'm going to say it wrong. I don't care. Now, this is very interesting because I think I just saw something the other day. What was it? USA and EU deal to share data. Project data transfers. There we go. So Biden signs executive order with new framework to protect data transfers between the US and EU. Now, I'm very interested about this agreement on top of the supposed executive order regarding cryptocurrencies and national security and all that stuff, is because remember how we were talking about, oh my goodness, what was the name? Hetzner, right? Say, like, for example, you got Ethereum nodes on Hetzner. Hetzner says in their legal documentation they don't want you to have that, or that that's against their agreement, blah, blah, blah. And the U.S. wants information about that. You know, the node, you know, that process, that smart contract, whatever, blah, blah, blah. There's going to be some very close intercooperation to confirm, hey, like, I want more information about this individual or this node or the smart contract, share the data with me, and then be able to act upon it in some form or fashion. So very interesting, the rate at which we're moving, and Micah is actually moving pretty fast. Let me see if I could find some of the areas that I wanted to talk about, but definitely need to keep an eye not only on the US situation but the EU situation, because I have a feeling one's going to relate to the other, and there's going to be some cross communication between our countries. One enacted a bill likely to pass a massive impact on crypto market because of a broad reach among many realms. It addresses the prevention of money laundering, consumer protection, the accountability of crypto companies, the environmental impact of the industry, and stable coins. All right, here we go. MiCA addresses stable coins, money laundering, and environmental impact. The Markets and Crypto Assets Bill is comprehensive regulation that aims to bring the asset class firmly under the supervision of the European Securities and Markets Authority, or ESMA, or ISMA, whatever, and the European Banking Authority, EBA. A debate over whether cryptocurrency is a security commodity is also being addressed in the bill. Under MiCA, cryptocurrencies are divided into 4 categories: crypto assets, utility tokens, asset reference tokens, and electronic money tokens, or e-money. Cryptocurrencies will be regulated in accordance to whatever classification they fall under. So that's very interesting to me. Overall, MiCA mandates that stablecoin issuers maintain a minimum liquidity to prevent crashes like that of Terra USD, which was intended to be worth exactly $1, but plunged in value beginning of May 9, 2022. Now, this is the Terra Luna and the multiple liquidation of, you know, Three Arrows Capital, Celsius, blah, blah, blah. This is what really kind of spurred on, we need to pick up the regulation pace, right? So if those dumbasses didn't mess up, we probably would be you know, months or years so down the road before we actually start getting more aggressive with our regulation. But it seems that they turned up the notch, and they really want to protect consumers. And I understand the government wants to protect consumers, and they should, right? From these centralized exchanges doing stupid ass shit with the money that people had lent them. But again, there's got to be that fine balance, that tightrope walking, where you got to maintain, you know, you want the industry to grow, you want to grow with it, you want it to help support your country, improve the standard of living for people, you know, bank the unbanked, so on and so forth, without killing the industry. Regarding money laundering, MiCA, oh my goodness, I'm killing this thing, requires the EBA to maintain control of a non-compliant crypto asset service providers. There will also be additional checks in place to ensure anti-money laundering, or AML, rules are adhered to. Now, I think that's more or less because they want to stop what's going on with terrorism or Russia and evading sanctions and yada, yada, yada. And there's a lot of turmoil, not only in Russia, but across different countries. You know, Russia, Iran, North Korea just shot a cruise missile over Japan. So the whole world is kind of like, everybody's stressed out. You know what happens when you're in a relationship? with a significant other and you don't have any money to pay your bills, you guys start to fight amongst each other, right? Or fight each other instead of working together to try to solve the problem. That's what the world is in right now. Not everybody's broke, right? There's a lot of people that are really well off, lucky them. But not everybody is as well off. And so when you don't have a lot of money and things are getting hard, like to just feed your family, get gas, travel this, do that, whatever, it really causes stress, and that stress leads to infighting, which is where we're seeing more and more countries kind of get upset. But that's happening across the board, from country to individual to people, places, things. It's crazy. Anyways, the bottom line, MiCA is likely to be passed and authorized in October 2022. This will be a milestone for the cryptocurrency market, as there is has yet not been such an extensive set of regulation in place. Other regions likely will look to this regulation when shaping their own regulatory strategy. In the meantime, crypto companies will have to begin making adjustments that will allow them to continue to operate in the EU once the regulations come into effect. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm not feeling too well. And this is important. So we got the EU doing that, which most of these articles are going to be linked in the description. But then we also have some regulation coming down from the US. And this is all doom and gloom. I know, but this is important. I know. All right. We need to pay attention to this crap. So long story short, right? We know the SEC stance. They want to turn everything into a fucking security. Which is quite ironic, because the CFTC, especially the chair, confirms that Bitcoin and Ether are commodities, even with proof of stake. So Gary Gensler, whatever, I guess. So they're promising to bring enforcement actions and urge market participants to come in and register their products with the services. This is something that Seth Estrada, Mind Your Biz, called out when we did our live stream together. We were talking about how the executive order, or that White House document that we were reading, kind of leads to controlling. It's almost like the New York situation, right? We're going to create a bill. You're going to have to abide by that bill. You're going to have to register that bill. And then I'm going to create an organization, which they do say they're going to do. The SEC's Division of Corporation Finance plans to add an Office of Crypto Assets and an Office of Industrial Applications and Services to its disclosure review program this fall to assist in registering crypto market participants. So you create the demand, right? You create this new entity, you create the demand, and you force people to come register with you to be able to operate. And on top of that, he wants to make those organizations separate. Like you got to sign up or register as a broker, as an exchange, as this, that, the other. You have to like separate, like almost like exchange, broker dealer, custodial functions, etc., to mitigate conflicts of interest and enhance investor protection. So you create the demand, you force everybody into that narrow tunnel, just so you can tag everybody. All right, I got you. Now I know where everybody's at. I know what they're doing. I know their volume. I know what's going on. I get all that data. It's quite unfortunate, and kind of like, if you guys are old enough, I might date myself here. Remember Napster? And when Metallica went after Napster had a big lawsuit. It got taken down, but then LimeWire and all these other places started popping up, right? And so the Pirate Bay, right? The federal or the country they were in, government shut them down, but somebody else already moved the contents to a new server and brought it up somewhere else, blah, blah, blah. And so there's this constant mouse and cat game where we keep getting shut down and then we keep reopening it somewhere else. Somebody gets in trouble, somebody goes to jail, federal or state wise, but then somebody else takes over the helm, and then they just keep going. I kind of have a feeling that's going to happen with some of the exchanges we love, unfortunately, is that if they don't sign up or play the game with whatever the local regulation is for their country or state or whatever, they're probably going to get shut down, and then it's just going to be reopened somewhere else. Now, the problem with that is if you're leaving your money on the exchange and then they get shut down because they didn't register with XYZ, is that government entity going to give the funds back to the people? I doubt it, which is why I wouldn't keep all my money on an exchange, just in case the government of that country goes to shut it down. Now, if it's a decentralized exchange, that might be a little bit harder to shut down. But we know most DeFis or CeFis or centralized applications or centralized units rather than decentralized. So I have a feeling it's going to turn into this cat and mouse game where it's like, hey, new exchange popped up. You know, I could trade my Ergo, I could trade my whatever. I could do my transactions as quickly as I can because a couple weeks, a month, few months down the road, it might get shut down because they didn't register with whatever the legal entity is in that country. We'll have to see how things pan out, though. I'm very interested to see. So while, let's see here. I want to read this part to you. All right, so we know about the new office being created. Then there are testimonial before various Senate committees on the proposal legislation to overhaul crypto regulation, where Gary Gensler reiterates his belief that nearly all digital assets are security, implicitly endorsing his view that such digital asset and relevant intermediaries should register with the SEC. But perhaps the most ground-shaking shots occurred when the SEC took aim at Ethereum, possibly reversing a years-long view that began with a previous SEC official stated that Ether, along with Bitcoin, was not a security. In his testimonial before the Senate Bank Committee, Gensler suggested that Ethereum's transition to proof of stake from proof of work could have brought Ethereum under the SEC purview because by staking the coins, the investing publics is anticipating profits based on the efforts of others. Later, in a complaint filed against a token promoter, the SEC suggested that all transactions occurring on the Ethereum blockchain could fall within the SEC's jurisdiction because more of the Ethereum nodes are located in the US, Amazon AWS, than any other country. These recent positions on Ethereum appear to be clear SEC overreach and more saber rattling meant to prompt the industry to register. Trying to scare the industry and say, come on guys, come register, come here. We'll work with you, blah, blah, blah. You pay the fee, whatever, and then you'll be good to go. Oh, by the way, you got to break up your shit to like 5 different categories if you really want to operate. First, back in 2018, the SEC Director of Corporation Finance, William Hinman, declared that Bitcoin and Ethereum were not securities in the eyes of the SEC. This seemed rooted in the fact that Ethereum was sufficiently decentralized and in a difference between cryptocurrencies, replacements for sovereign currencies, and digital tokens, asset revolving around a specific venture. Let's move on. Let's see here. Howey test, blah, blah, blah. The Howey test, by the way, is 1, an investment of money, 2, in a common enterprise, 3, with a reasonable expectation of profits, and 4, derived from the efforts of others. But there was something I wanted to do here. Alleged that the POS, however, is still quite distinct from crypto lending platforms. Yes, it is. Proof of stake, however, is still quite distinct from crypto lending platforms where tokens are staked and interest earned by what the lending company does rather than the combined efforts of stakers. So it seems far-fetched to deem Ether as security when viewed in the context of what Ethereum blockchain is primarily used for. Smart contracts. And it says here, and how coins are mined, but it's not really mined, right? Not anymore, at least. There was something very important here that I wanted to touch on, but my highlighter didn't work again. Nodes. All right. So Ethereum nodes primarily in the U.S. Blah blah blah. Okay. I see. The SEC's allegation that transactions occurring on Ethereum blockchain are subject to U.S. jurisdiction because more of Ethereum nodes are located in the U.S. than any other country would expand the SEC's reach far beyond the United States. Based on that reason, the SEC could assert jurisdiction over Ethereum-based token development in Germany, or, in my opinion, nodes that are being hosted on Hester, offered and sold in Germany exclusively to Germans. Because the cluster of Ethereum nodes in the U.S. means that the transactions effectively occurred in the U.S. Such an outcome would seem highly unlikely to pass legal muster, though. So just a lot of ass grabbing and arm reaching, and I really want the FTC, which there's not really infighting, but there's not any clear directives from either or, and I think the CFTC. I'd rather have the CFTC than the SEC. Let me just put it to you that way. If I got the lesser of two evils, it would be, I would love an Evo. Dude, Evo Lancer. I like the 9, the 4. Yeah. Anyways, I would like to have the CFTC rather than the SEC. That's just me. That's just me. Let me know your thoughts down below. I will have a Twitter poll here in a little bit. I noticed that not a lot of you are in the live chat or you're watching. I appreciate you watching. I know I'm not as interactive with the audience, and I'm probably not going to be as interactive today because I'm not feeling well, but maybe more towards the end. BNB chain halts after potential exploit drained estimated 100 million in crypto. It was actually 507 million worth of the token. Because this chain is centralized, they were able to kind of, pause the chain. I think it resumed later on, but I forgot the time frame in which it did. But when you have a centralized chain, it's easier to control, I guess. The issue contained now. Your funds are safe. We apologize for the inconvenience and provide further updates accordingly. So unknown hackers gain access to 570 million worth of cryptocurrency from Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange this week. But company officials have minimized the losses to under 100 million, said the CEO, CZ, to CNBC. How long was it down, though? A method of theft that has been used recently. So there was an exploit between two blockchains that was used. Their goal is to learn from what happened. The Nomad hack was also an exploitation of cross-chain bridge intended to allow the transfer of assets and information from one blockchain to another. Harmony lost about 100 million in a hack on June. So, yeah. Anyways, I believe our funds are safe if you were on there. I'm not sure what the bridge was to, because there's different bridges for different things. New on-chain governance mechanism. The Binance believe 100 million was taken. The company, blah, blah, blah. New on-chain governance mechanism will be introduced on BNB chain to fight and defend future possible attacks. Interesting. I'm going to have to keep up on that. Binance also said it will increase the number of community validators, which are software developers who verify the crypto assets changing hands or moving to another blockchain are going to the intended destination as it moves towards to further decentralization. So very centralized, but it's trying to further decentralization or become more decentralized. BNB Smart Chain currently has 26 validators. Having a few validators delayed how quickly Binance responded to the hack, but the company was still able to minimize the loss and said in a blog post. So I bet you if you got to be a validator, you got to be like cool with CZ or some shit. You got to be like his bro. Got to meet him at a frat party or something. All right, real quick for all my future viewers, I'm going to say hello to my viewers, my live chat viewers. I would love for you to come hang out with us live and ask questions. But good morning, G, Leo Chand, Leno. I'm just going to call you Leno. All right, Leno? All right, WSI, getting off the grade, the Deadwood. Automatic Beats, Black Cat Crypto, Crypto Craig. Jalisha? Is that how I say it? Galish? Gelshas? Oh, dude, I cannot pronounce your name. FC, try into mine. Well, that's a good name in this time and days. New England Crypto, what's going on? Yeah, dude, I got the beard. I got the salt and pepper, man. I got the salt and pepper and show my age. New England Crypto knows what that's all about. The beard is good. Your beard is better. Yeah, so Retro Mike, what's going on? And Jack Dorse, 47. Good morning. So we talked real quick, just to recap. We talked a little about Bitcoin, stagnation, how I feel like it's 60-40. I still believe there's a big move coming towards the end of October. Is it a move to the downside or the upside? Nobody can really tell you. However, I'm 60 to the downside, 40 to the upside, and I'm sorry. I'm just considering the world events, the way things are going. People believe Bitcoin is becoming closely correlated with gold again. I don't think so. Ethereum price prediction, people are bullish on it, but there's a lot of selling pressure on it. European Union regulation coming out in October. Federal regulators getting ready to pass judgment on Ethereum since it's moved to proof of stake. Gary Gensler kind of speaking to the tone opposite that of the CFTC. BNB being hacked, and this is the current stuff. So crypto exchange FTX token surges 7% after Visa partnership. So FTX, or the FTT, the native token of the cryptocurrency exchange, FTX surged 7% after the report that payment giant Visa has partnered with the exchange to roll out crypto debit cards. As if I don't have enough crypto cards. I need another one. Jeez Louise. The partnership will see the exchange release debit cards in 40 countries with the focus on Latin America, Europe, Asia. Sam Bankman-Fried, I would love for you to finance a project that I am working on, but I know I got to develop my proposal and get that to you. But hit me up. Have my people call your people. Really, I'm the only people in my people, but whatever. Even though values have come down, there's still steady interest in crypto. And Visa and FTX are willing to bet that shoppers still want to spend their cryptocurrencies in a bear market. And I can understand that, right? That's something that I talked about early in the live stream, is that I don't like to spend my crypto on the constant reoccurring bills, but every once in a while I will liquidate my crypto to help pay bills. Especially right now, you know, the hurricane was coming, money was tight, we needed things for the house, we needed to make sure we were stocked up just in case, you know, because those people in the south western side of Florida really got hurt. Some of them, you know, with lives lost, businesses lost, houses lost. Like, I feel bad for them. I was lucky because the northeastern came and pushed the hurricane across the state faster, so it didn't go this diagonal swoop like Irma did, and we were safe. We had cold weather follow suit, which is why I'm sick, and you know, I know the area that I'm at, and I know the people that I'm at. My family are blessed that we didn't get a direct hit from the hurricane, because you know, a lot of people get stubborn, especially here in Florida. Hurricane party, woo, and then next thing you know, you're freaking hit, you're flooded, your roof's off, your car's gone, your house is gone, your dog's gone, and you're singing country songs. So you gotta be smart. Don't be too stubborn. But a lot of Floridians are stubborn. So I know I'm blessed. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut and keep grinding. Mining rigs, we're still mining. Matter of fact, I got a new mining rig. If you're not familiar with that, new mining rig is the Jazz miner, which I showed earlier. And a lot of people have been giving me hate for getting a miner from Jingle Mining. Thank you, Jingle Mining, for you know, allowing us to have the miner, do some testing. I got some future videos coming out next week. A lot of people are very upset that the YouTubers got these miners for free. I mean, I've never gotten anything for free. So the one time I do get something for free, I don't know. I can't make them all happy, I guess. I just wanted to get the data and test it out, which we're going to do a 7-day review. We're in the middle of right now. You probably won't see that till not next week, but the following, because I'm on call next week, but we'll still be live next Saturday. And yeah, I've just been testing and tuning and playing around with that. I did have to shut off the GPUs during the day when it's peak power and peak cost of electricity, and then just kick it back on during the night. And so I'm alternating, but I'm still mining crypto with my GPUs, with obviously the specialized device, which is really an FPGA. It's the Zinc. We'll talk about it in a different video, but it's the Zinc chips, CPU or chip FPGA from Xilinx, combined with obviously some boards that we haven't gone too far. If you guys want me to go tear down a little bit deeper and look at that internal box inside the Jazzminer X4Q-Q, let me know. Hit me up. Let's move on. So shift paradigm to acquire Ergo. I have no idea about this. I really have no idea. Anybody in the live chat know what shift paradigm is? I'm sorry, I can't keep up with everything. I know you guys come to me for like information and stuff like that sometimes, but I mean, I'm not gonna be like everybody else and keep up with the latest shit. It's too much. It's too much. It really is too much to keep up with these days. I got a job, a family. I got more important things to worry about than all the drama and bullshit that's happening here. Sorry, I can't. I just can't. But let's see if we can figure it out. Let's see here. Shift Paradigm is thrilled to announce the acquisition of Ergo, a world-class email marketing company based in New York City. Answer there. All right. Through the steepening of email and customer journey of experience, Shift Paradigm would pursue its vision of accelerating value creation through digital transformations that shift how companies grow and engage its customers. So wait a second. An email marketing... What? An email marketing company... Is this the same Ergo? Wait, I'm confused. This isn't the same Ergo. Ergo makes advanced, personalized, at scale, simple, right inside your ESP. Marketers now leverage a myriad of data, auto-generated millions of individual HTML dynamic content email. But this is not the same Ergo. How did this get on my show? Get the fuck out of here. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I was about to, what the fuck is that? Anyways, this is the important stuff. Let's talk about the drama. So 670K followers of Ethereum Classic account turns into Ergo. What happened? Followers of Ethereum Classic Twitter account may have found themselves the unintended fans of an entirely new crypto project after Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson turned the account to a new community page for the Ergo community. Now, real quick, this is on Twitter. It's also on Reddit. But I have a poll. I have a poll. Okay. Ignore the fact that I just entirely put some wrong Ergo on the show, and go to the poll on a different tab and go ahead and vote there. Because I want to hear your thoughts. The poll is basically asking thoughts on what was done with the original Twitter account for ETH Classic. And there's 4 options. Bullshit. Cartman. I do what I want. Should have worked with them. Don't care. A lot of people don't care. A lot of people don't care. Manga. Shit. That's all they want to do. They want to make a difference. They just want to do the same routine. The Ethereum Classic account has built up over 600,000 followers since its inception in 2016, and up till September 15th, it was used to be posting about Ethereum Classic, which is true because if we go to the page right now, you see it's Ergo. But if you scroll on down, Ethereum Classic, Ethereum Classic, Ethereum Classic, Ethereum Classic, Ethereum Classic. Years worth. Years. All the work. Everything. All that effort. I don't know. As of October 6th, however, the Twitter page now reflects the Ergo platform, a proof of work blockchain capable of facilitating smart contracts similar to Ethereum with links to a Cardano. In a lengthy thread pinned on Ethereum Classic's new Twitter handle on October 6th, Bob Somerville, the executive director of a public charity supporting Ethereum Classic, pointed the finger at Hoskin for repurposing the account, noting that 6 years of community work has been erased. The new handle is yet to reach the follower numbers of its old, with only 364 followers at time of writing. So what happened with this account? Here's the thread. September 2021, the ETH Cooperative withdrew support from IOHK, proposed 20% in protocol treasury, which led to IOHK withdrawing from ETC community. So infighting, again, what I say, for the second time. This is not the first time, this is the second time. The first time was December 2018. Charles refused to even discuss a transfer of community Twitter accounts for months until getting riled out by somebody calling him out on Twitter. So somebody called him out on Twitter, not Ethereum Classic, but somebody else. And I kind of, got him all riled up. And so, of course, he says, return it. It's my account. As for return, I can't get back the millions of dollars of development we spent, nor the years of time supporting the blockchain that didn't seem to want to do anything other than preserve the status quo. We'll call it even. You know, Charles, you're smart. You have some great ideas. You have some great projects. But you can be a real asshole, dude. You need to just turn that down just a bit. Just a bit. Okay? Just a bit. Maybe a little bit more than a bit. Okay? Like 25%. Then NYHK Charles released the Beating a Dead Horse Choose Ergo video, in which he called the Twitter handle a memento like any other trophy. So basically, this is mine. I built it up to what it is or whatever. Bob pointed out spiteful behavior in another thread. Charles validated that observations by threatening to repurpose the account despite it having 6 years of history in ETC community and over 8,000 tweets and over 600,000 followers, which does have 672,000 followers. So, I don't know, man. Drama. Everybody wants their drama. Things don't go their way, they throw a tantrum. And then drama happens. Now, which side am I talking about? I'm gonna stay out this one. All I gotta say is there should have been some type of negotiation. There should have been some type of adult in the room to make sure, hey, look. I understand your point, but let's compromise, right? This is years worth of work, years worth of history that the crypto community definitely wants. And the crypto community definitely should have, especially the Ethereum community. But I don't know. You guys let me know your thoughts by voting in the poll and in your comments down below. I mean, it is his account. You know, if it's your account, you do what you want. You can call it whatever the hell you want. Why did nobody think to, since 2016 till now, why didn't nobody think to, or try, and maybe they did try behind the scenes. I don't know, because I don't know the full picture. I would like to know the full picture. If any of the Ethereum Classic devs want to come on and talk about the full picture of this drama that played out, did anybody try to work with, Twitter or Charles, or to try to take over the account prior to recently, like, 2017, 2018, when did Charles leave in 2018? Why weren't we trying to take over this account after then? I don't know the full story. I could do some more research. I should do some more research, but I don't know, man. This seems kind of childish to me. Period. It's a childish situation for adults to be doing, but whatever. Yeah. There's no words. So anyways, yeah, we're gonna move on. I am following this. What is the original? What happened to the original Ergo? Is this the original Ergo platform? Ergo. I guess it was. I don't know. Anyways. Moving on. Let's see what this site says about some blowing up cryptocurrencies. So that says Ripple and Terra Luna Classic showing bullish signals. Get the fuck out of here. Whatever. Norway prepares to reverse electricity tax cut for cryptocurrency miners. Mining farms likely to lose tax incentive as Norway seeks to save power and collect more tax. All my Norway miners, I need you to sound off. I need you to sound off. I need you to sound off and let me know down in the comments below or in the live chat. Are you seeing this? Give me percentages. Don't dox yourself. Don't give me any information. But what is the jump in electricity costs going to be, or what is it now, and what does it change to? I want to know that information. I'd be very interested. I know we got some content creators, right, in Norway. I got to hit up my boy Crypto Nuffy and see what is going on. But it looks like Norwegian authorities are on their way to scrap a tax cut that has been benefiting crypto mining businesses for years. They have proposed to get rid of the reduced electricity tax rate for data centers in the Nordic country, many of which are mining these digital assets for these data centers. Using all this power, they will be subject to general electricity tax rate, the same that applies for service industries. The government said in an announcement published this week. Finance Minister explained the reasoning behind the move. We are in a completely different situation in the power market now compared to when the reduced rate for data centers, which was introduced in 2016. I would agree with that. Power is going up across the board, across the world. So, yeah. They estimate that the budget receipts will increase by 150 million Norwegian kroner, over 14 million now, and 110 million next year, or $10 million next year. A push in direction this far left Red Party in Parliament was rejected by the majority of Norwegian lawmakers. At this time, they have also turned down the proposed electricity tax hike for crypto miners. Nice! Good job! So if they tried to ban crypto mining in Norway and that failed, and now they're trying to remove the tax and that failed too. Nice. Good job, guys. I'm moving to Norway. Crypto Duffy, give me a boat. So yeah, man. What are you guys thinking about the new GPUs coming out? What's up, Retro Mike? Ergo makes advanced personalization at scale simple right inside your ESP. Marketers are now leveraging mirrored the real Ergo. Yes. Yes, it's the real Ergo. Got me. Must be some real hate between Charles and some of that team. Charles actually has some beef. Like, I don't know. I feel like he has some beef with different people. All right, Bitcoin maxis, Ethereum maxis, like anybody not him. And there's an adult porn site promoting on my live chat. Get the fuck out of here. All right. But anyways, that's probably why 51 viewers came in. Porn, yeah. Nvidia RTX 4080 16GB has been supposedly tested in 3D benchmarks. Ooh, 3D mark. All right, so Firestrike Ultra. I wonder if I have a test. Hang on, let me see if I got a test somewhere. I usually keep these. What do I got? Yeah, so here's a 3070 Ti. What is that? Firestrike Ultra and Time Spy Extreme. Which one is this? That's regular Time Spy. That's a regular Time Spy. Okay, Firestrike Extreme. That's Ultra. That's Extreme. Hang on. Let's see if I can find a result. Excuse me one second. Not hardware info, hardwarebot.org. See if I can find my account. Let's go. Profile. My hardware. Video cards. Okay, Firestrike Extreme, and what was the other one? Firestrike Ultra and Time Spy Extreme. Okay, Firestrike Ultra. Time Spy Extreme. Where's Extreme? There it is. Best one I can get is this one right here. Damn it. Come out. So 11-3. Wait, that's Firestrike. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Now I don't know what the CPU was. Did it show the CPU? Did it show the hardware? I can't see it. It's in a different language. No, Ryzen 5800 XD. Okay, X3D. Okay. So that's almost 6,000 points higher than a 3080 and 9900K. That the processor probably holding it back. And then Extreme. 11,387. Wow. What was the graphic score? Graphic score. That's really what we care about. Score. $94.02. 94.02. Where is it at? Port Royal. Yeah, see, I need more information than that. That's still pretty good. 13.99 or 977 versus my 84.36. I should probably do another test. I should probably drop the EVGA 3080 in here, apply the 450 watt BIOS to it, overclock my 5900X, and then see what I could get. See if I could get close to this, and see what the power draw is. Because that's another thing too. What's the power draw? What's the clocks? I mean, still, that's pretty decent. That would be the card I would like to get. I mean, the 4090 is Beef Boy, but I would really like the 4080. What do you guys think? Oh, I lost 8 of you because I turned off the porn. I'm sorry. No, I'm the only mod, unfortunately. Not unless Crypto Mikkel or somebody came. All right. So, any last minute questions, things? What's going on, guys? It sucks that Charles dropped this hot potato on Ergo. Civil war with ETC community ensues. Yeah, like, I'm not sure Ergo wanted to have this type of negative light shed on them because of actions he did. Not sure why. People, the tech YouTubers are giving positive light for the Intel GPUs, other than the fact that they use glue and tape. It's decent if the price is right, but I don't think it's on sale anywhere. A770. Yeah, it's not on sale yet. I mean, we got Intel Arc, what was it, the 3 something? Yeah, the A30 380, but where's the A750 and 770? I see a lot of reviews, but I don't see where it's going to be available yet. I'm still trying to find somebody local that is willing. Chris GTR, if you're around, I'm still looking for somebody that wants to buy my Ryzen 5900X CPU, my ASRock X570 Tachi Razer motherboard, and 4 sticks of Crucial Ballistics Max RGB memory, 4400 megahertz. So that way I can try to get an updated, 7900X or 7950X motherboard in memory. So if anybody is still interested, I created a post a while ago. Hit me up on Discord, DM me on Twitter, whatever. This video was very interesting. If you guys haven't checked it out, I know Gamers Nexus, I don't need to promote them. They're big enough. But this video was super interesting. A lot of useful information and data regarding thermal design, thermal information, aspects, and language and terminology. Very, very educational. I loved it. It shows us the overall design, why they chose that design, the benefits of the design, the intricacies, the nuances of the fans and the heat pipes. And we can see here the heat pipes or the vapor chambers on. So the heat pipes are right here, but the vapor chamber holes are a little bit bigger. And obviously the fin density is a little bit bigger. So these 4090s are like thick boys, seriously thick. So very interested. All right, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Please do me a favor on the way out. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay up to date, as well as check out links in the description to help support the channel and what we do here. I thought I needed that. I'm gonna go eat some chicken noodle soup, try to get better, and I might be playing some WoW. I just hit 80. Got a couple pieces of epic gear, so I'm gonna relax before my wife gets home and kicks me off the game. Because happy wife, happy life. I've been pushing it lately with all my gaming, and I really need to get back to grinding for you guys, the channel, and my full-time job and my family. So seriously interested in stepping up my game and working for various crypto firms or ventures, but I can't move right now at this current position unless the price is right. Yeah, right now, Meowcoin is the most profitable for my rigs, followed by Ravencoin, Neoxia, FeroPal, Flux. Ergo's down here, fell quite a bit, but not quite a bit. It was number one for what, less than 24 hours, 24 hours, dropped down. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the drama pans out. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.